What's up guys, Dark Ruler here aka Blackheart909, and today we're going to be looking at things we want from Bloodborne 2 if it ever comes, but these are basically things that I feel could be improved on Bloodborne. Now with Dark Souls and the Souls series finally coming to an end, maybe it's time to focus more on Bloodborne. So this is a list of things I'd like to see in Bloodborne 2. Sources of this video are in the description. Anyway, first off, I'd like to see some tweaks made to the weapons and equipment. Now, weapons in the Souls series and Bloodborne games are incredibly important, and Bloodborne made you feel like each and every weapon was a signature to you. I played with only one weapon throughout the game, which was the Ludwig's Holy Blade, and I absolutely loved it. But overall, Bloodborne really did not have those many weapons in the game. This was fixed a little bit with the Old Hunters DLC, which was very nice in the way that it gives you weapons in almost every new area, but I feel like Bloodborne 2 could use more weapon variety. Aside from that, improvements to the arcane system and magic in general can be made to the Bloodborne series. Next up is better PvP. Now, I'm not really a huge PvP fan myself, but the Chime Maiden mechanic was really uneven. It wasn't super consistent in the sense that if you wanted to do some PvP, you'd always have to go to the same area and try to look for a fight, with no guarantee of finding a good fight at any time. Dark Souls 3 had a good workaround for this where they made a specific area for PvPing, which is really nice. And I'd love to see something like that in Bloodborne as well. Next up is improvements to the world. Now, Bloodborne had an amazing world with great characters in it and some pretty damn good lore as well. But however, unlike the Soul series, I feel like the Bloodborne universe could use some more fleshing out. Everything felt a little more superficial than it did in the Soul series, but however, the characters were super duper exciting to watch and interesting to learn about. I do however love the way that the insight system worked, where it added new things depending on how much insight you had. I feel like if they improve this and give you even more things depending on the level of insight you have, would be an amazing idea. For example, in Bloodborne, if you walk around with no insight, you don't really see all the huge monsters hanging around on buildings, but if you go around with a lot of insight, I think it's more than 50, you can see some of the great ones. And finally, the last thing I want to see in the new Bloodborne game are new quest lines, where in Bloodborne we had some pretty damn good side quest lines. The most notable for me was the little girl with the music box. It's definitely gonna pique my interest to see a lot more side quests with a lot better characters. Overall, I feel like Bloodborne 2 has huge potential if it ever does come out, and these are just a few of the things I want to see in the game. Do you like this list? If you do, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for tons more lists and amazing gameplay and stuff. But overall, I'd really do want to know what you guys want from Bloodborne 2, and if you did agree with me, leave it down in the comment section below. Share the love for Bloodborne and Dark Souls in the comments below. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Dark Ruler aka Blackheart909 signing off.